បាទសួស្តីមកទាំងអស់គ្នាខ្ញុំត្រឡប់មកវិញសារជាថ្មីជាមួយ Excel VBA ដែលឆ្លើយតបទៅក្នុង reporting problem ដែលនៅក្នុងនោះមិត្តយើងនៅក្នុង Facebook group គាត់បានចោទសួរហើយខ្ញុំបានឆ្លើយម្ដងរួចទៅហើយតែដោយសារតែការដែលខ្ញុំចោទឆ្លើយទៅគាត់វិញនោះគឺមានតែត្រឹមតែ2អញ្ញត្តិប៉ុណ្ណោះដោយគាត់ថាងបើសិនជាខ្ញុំមានច្រើនអញ្ញត្តិតើខ្ញុំធ្វើវាមិនខ្ញុំត្រូវរាយ100កូដដូចជាអ្វីដែលដាក់បង្ហាញពីអញ្ញត្តិអីនៅពេលចឹងទៅខ្ញុំថាវាមិនជានេះទេយើងអាចធ្វើការ loop បានយើងធ្វើ loop ដូច្នេះតែគណៈដែលធ្វើ loop ក្នុងExcel VBA ទៅលើ solver ហ្នឹងគឺងាយស្រួលទេខ្ញុំនឹងបង្ហាញមិត្តទាំងអស់គ្នាអំពីការប្រើប្រាស់របៀប Excel solver នៅក្នុងនេះដែលគាត់បានចោទសួរនៅក្នុង Facebook group របស់ខ្ញុំបាទនេះបន្តឬហើយក៏ខ្ញុំនឹងធ្វើវីដេអូបែបដូចនេះនឹងដាក់បង្ហាញរួចហើយក៏គាត់បាន support មកខាងខ្ញុំបាទដែរគឺគាត់បានផ្ញើជា Excel spreadsheet ឲ្យខ្ញុំហើយខ្ញុំក៏បានទទួល Excel spreadsheet គាត់ហើយក៏ download ក៏ដែរដូច្នេះនេះគឺជា Excel spreadsheet ដែលគាត់បានឲ្យមកខ្ញុំហើយខ្ញុំនឹងធ្វើឲ្យតែគាត់មើលដូច្នេះថាតើយើងធ្វើម៉េចដើម្បីនឹងអាចនឹងប្រើ loop ទៅលើ solver នេះដែលsolver នេះគឺមាន constraint A B C D ហើយនឹងមានលទ្ធផលដែលគាត់ចង់បាននេះជាច្រើន row អូខេយើងត្រឡប់មកមើល slide វិញគឺក្នុងនេះតើយើងធ្វើវាម៉េចនេះគឺជាអ្វីដែលយើងមានហើយបន្ទាប់មកគឺគាត់បាន support ជា Excel file ឲ្យខ្ញុំហើយ okay so I got your Excel file and the support I will show you how to do it with the multiple solver loop okay so first go on to developer tab click on Excel admin tick on solver admin okay Excel admin tick on solver admin okay yep and it's opening okay and then insert command button in form control group input your macro name and click on new so I create one button here okay and I put as show me in this workbook click on new okay so this is the macro of show me what's next into reference tick on solver okay go to reference tick on solver yeah solver okay solver go to macro script and make your statement as shown on the next slide okay យើងចូលទៅ macro script របស់យើងក្នុងនេះបន្ទាប់មកយើងមើលក្នុង slide គឺបានថាយើងត្រូវធ្វើវាមិនso I declare y as integer declare y counter as integer declare y goal a change b change c change d change and y change is a combination of a b c d a string because all is just address so it called a string but y counter it start from number 7 as in the Excel you see the y counter start from E7 so I take from the y counter 7 okay let me do it so I dim it y as integer then I dim y change as y change a change and check out y counter okay y counter as integer dim y goal a change b change c change d change because all is ABC is keep changing based on the goal, and y change as string. Okay, and then what's next? And y counter equal to number 7. Y counter equal to 7. Okay, keep moving. Then make a loop of the script using do loop until y is blank. So y is blank, but the blank in the Excel is mean that the number is 0. So I do loop until y equal to 0, and after done I erase the message box prompt is solved. Do loop until y is 0, until y is 0, and put a message box solved. Okay, and then what's next? And within the loop we do like this. So we have to get the variable to get all these value into the variable, all the value into the variable. So the first is y. We got the e value from e7 value. Okay, range e7. This I take y to get this one by one into y. So do y equal to range e and y counter dot value. Okay, what's next? The next is y goal. Y goal is the address. So address that is range f y counter address. Let's check here the f here, because we will put the result come up to the address f7 here. So the sum up is sum a b c and d. Okay, then I do this up to here, and I put the color red the same. Okay, so let's see, the value will be blocked into this automatically. Y counter. Okay, go back to the script. So y goal range f counter address. So y goal equal to range f and y counter address. Okay, and a change equal to range. A change equal to range. What range? Go back to Excel. Range G. Okay, range G. So range G and y counter dot address, and B change equal to range G and what is that next, and B, this one is range I. Okay, range I and y counter dot address, and C change equal to range, what range? Range K. Okay, range K and y counter dot address, and D change equal to range what is range m and y counter dot address. So we take all the address. Okay, we take all the address, but we have to combine this address into one. So y change equal to a change and b change b change and c change and the last one is d change. Okay, so all these change address have been put into one, and the next one is okay. So the next one is we have to do the conditional. If y greater than 0, then let's work it out. If it's 0, don't work anymore, just stop working. So I put as condition here. If y greater than 0, then work it out. So where is that? Sorry. Okay, and then what's next? After solver reset is over. Okay, so the solver okay, which means that we're going to set the goal. So the goal will pass. Oh, the goal will go to the range f with this variable y goal. So I put as y goal. And max min value, I take value, and the value of, so sorry that a bit confused, the solver goal or the solver okay, the setting cell is about the address. I'm confused a little bit here. Is you should put the, yes, correct, y goal. Okay, and max min value, so I take value, and then the value of, I take y, because the y is range e here. Okay, and by change, so the change, I put y change here, and then I use engine 1. Okay, after this, what should we do is solver add. So the solver add is about the constraint. The cell reference is a change. A change relation is about less than or equal to number 1. And then the formula tag. So the formula tag is range G6. G6 the value. So let's go back a little bit. That is in Excel. So this is G6. The value is constraint here. But we have another constraint is about setting up the A, B, C, D not to be not to be a decimal value, should be integer value. So I add on the top here is about solver add a change, and relation 4 is about the integer. And we keep moving a as integer, and the solver add the change for the same as integer, and the solver add c change for as integer the same, and the solver add d change as integer the same. So we got here a b c d as integer, but we have the constraint, add the constraint here also by the range base value. So I copy it and I pass it 1 2 3 and 4. Then I change a to b, b to c, and d here. So the g6 we have to change to i6 and k6 and then m6 here. So it's based on the constraint by like that. And after I put the constraint everything here, the last one that I put is solver sol and user finish true. I'll let it finish. So that is all within my script. Okay, change 4, and that's what you see here, part 3. Okay, JIMK6 solver true. We left this one more is keep counter increasing one by one in the loop. Okay, so we have one more is about increasing one by one in the loop, the counter. So I put as y counter equal to y counter plus 1. Is it finished? No, not yet, because we have if here, y greater than equal to 0, then, and we have to close the statement with an if. So that is all. Okay, so go back to Excel and I do the right click, edit tag, I put as solve. Okay, so let's click and see the result. Okay, now it's solved. So whatever statement find here, 26, 22, 23, 21, 28, 21, and this one is the last one, 34, which that is cannot satisfy by A, B, C, and D constraint, because the maximum value of these four is 28. So we cannot set any value up to 34 because it's less than and equal to the value. So it means that 28 is the maximum one. So the last one should be 28. Okay. Okay. អរគុណសម្រាប់ការទស្សនានិងចំណាយពេលវេលាជាមួយខ្ញុំបាទ Thanks for watching and spending time with me. វីដេអូបែបនេះគឺមានតែនៅក្នុង YouTube/C/Re-Optimum Service និង Facebook/Re-Optimum Service តែប៉ុណ្ណោះសូមជួយ Subscribe YouTube អ្នកមួយមកដើម្បីបានជាកម្លាំងចិត្តធ្វើវីដេអូផ្សេងបន្តទៀតបាទសូមអរគុណសូមជម្រាបលា